pussy for your lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie, and we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm a bubble like a ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky, we need a poo ain't got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between your camel. Pussy taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, two, you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who wear briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat. So I can open my legs, one of a teeth, let's get it.
And we are live! Hello! Oh my gosh. Let me message the Discord. I feel like I really messed up today. I forgot that today's episode... Oh my god. I forgot that today's episode... What's up, Lexi? How are you? I forgot that it was gonna be 30 minutes today. So... that just sucked. I posted this thing, I did it wrong, and then I reposted it, and then 2 seconds later, I get a text, and they're like, hey, are you sure you meant that? And I'm like, oh, fuck. What is up, hello, everyone? How are we doing? Where's, like, the announcements tab? Everyone, we are live. That's right. For those of you who are curious, it is fight night. Hello! For those of you who may not know, when I was on Big Brother 26, I discussed putting together a Big Brother 25 versus 26 card. That's true. The turtlenecks, we're here. We're maroon. Hello? Tom, we're moving on. We're moving on, Tom! We're moving on, let it go! People fucked up! I get it! I know, I fucked up. But, as I was saying, I was on Big Brother 26, and I was suggesting, while in the Big Brother house, the idea that Big Brother 26 should fight Big Brother 25. And today we are going to be doing the same. Because my problem is that I'm slowly but surely falling in love with Big Brother 27. The cast, they're too cool. I can't think of negative things to say about most of them. Yes, we're putting together a boxing... We'll call it an exhibition match. It's for charity. We did get the intro, and it was so good. It was so good. Oh, man. Let me allow this. Okay. The intro was so fun. Tom, you're so wrong all the time, and I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it, Tom. This intro was gas. It was so good. Does anyone have the... It's okay, we don't need it. But to start off, the intro was so thematic. It was on theme. We witnessed Adrian snatch Corey's intro package. Corey going... Corey said... Adrian said... Meanwhile, I was... I wanted my intro to be this. This is what I wanted my intro. Like a curtsy. Like I wanted a cool curtsy. And a... something like that. I wanted a curtsy. They gave me... And I said... I would have like, I was like, I would love to do a, and this is direct quote, gender bent, like, curtsy, whatever. They're like, oh, okay. They offer zero artistic directions. There's no instruction. They very clearly did not like the idea. But then it was like, what are we gonna do? I was like, I could do something like this. I thought that was sick. I was like, they should have let me do, they should have let me do this in the backyard. That's what I wanted to do. But instead, they gave me this when I was being fucking hilarious. It's so embarrassing. It's humiliating. It's humiliating. Every day of my life is a new expression. What's up, Jay Swing? How are you? Cool Pug, hello. I know, it was good. I at least tried, you know? I tried to look gender norms in the face and flip it off. And instead, they threw rocks at me. They beat me to a pulp. Also, this says we have 72 viewers. On my screen, it's 23, but we'll let it live. Here we go. The cast photo, the only time the cast photo was actually on theme was Big Brother 7. Like All Stars, they also Quinn, it's so good seeing you in this chat. Love you. Oh my god. Also, Madeline, howdy. We have a lot of familiar names in the chat. Oh my god, it's good to see all of you. Oh my god. A bunch of us just came from Terran's stream. So fun. Oh, you were the slob. Yes, I was happy to, you know. Yeah, it's so good to see all of you. But Big Brother 7, All Stars, those photos may have been taken out of Kohl's, but they oh, you know what? Reindeer Games as well. Love that, Michael Horn. But I would say like that fit the vibe because everyone looked evil, you know? You know, you have Survivor players like JT, where it's like they're the good guy. They represent honesty, integrity, and just the good old country spirit. Who was that on Big Brother All-Stars? Chicken George? But he isn't like the beacon of truth. He's just like the heart. I feel like he represents the heart of an All-Star. Who was a good guy on All-Stars? Kaser? Okay. But Kaser is like, he's always mogging. Like, he's the hot factor. But I'll take it. I'll take it. In terms of who was on that cast, Kaser is the good guy, yes. Okay. We're all gonna work together on putting... Smalls, hello! We're gonna work together as we put together the card. But there are some very obvious matches, okay? So let's run through them real quick. The Big Brother Fight Night, Big Brother 26 versus BB27. Okay, we need to run this poll right now. Slash poll. Are you team Hot Matt or team Hot Zach? Or we're all winners because they're both hot. Maya texted me today and they said, why is Zach like giving winner? And I'm like, you know what? That is true. Christine, hello. There's no Quinn this season. That is true. That is true. Which is good. After, you know, the way Twitter acts, I get it. That why put someone through that, you know? I straight up think production has a crush on Ava. Who doesn't? That's so true. Obsessed with Ava. But we are getting like, oh my god, we are getting to see the best right now. We'll get into the puzzle, yes. We'll talk about Big Brother's episode tonight. Team Hot Zach is crazy. Mods, ban everyone who voted Zach. Matt is hotter. Like, guys. Everyone calm down. Okay. And let me compile the argument right now in front of all of you, okay? Matt has better hair. Matt has a better laugh. Matt has a better fashion sense. They both have beautiful smiles. But you know what? Let me pull it up. It's not enough. When I show you this picture of Matt BB27, you're all gonna change your mind. Go ahead and tell me this guy's not hotter than Zach. Go ahead and try your best. You're all fucking liars. You're all liars. You're all frauds. Like, look, I'm not saying Zach's not hot. I'm just saying no one's beating Cowboy Ken over here. Yeah, look at his arms. Look at it, they're bursting through them. Look at this. This is crazy right now. Okay. I think, you know what it is? You know what it is? I think that the truth is Zach is a better Big Brother player and you're all getting confused. You're all game bots that don't know what to do with yourself, okay? Delete that part of your brain. I have no idea. You're all game bot nerds, okay? You're all sitting there. I also, let the record show, when I say Matt has better hair, I'm saying that, I'm not saying Zach has bad hair. Zach's hair looks fine. I'm saying Matt has better hair. Okay, also, can I talk, y'all mind if I put forward some Big Brother game theory? Some meta analysis? Some game theory. The eyebrow slit, Carly, you're right. I can't speak out against the eyebrow slit. As someone who gets eyebrow slits, that's like my favorite thing ever. Okay? I might do that this Saturday. We'll see. My problem is I need someone to do them for me, but it's okay. Let me give all of you my game analysis. The question of why is Zach kind of good at Big Brother? Why is Zach good at Big Brother? Zach has not gotten what he wants yet, right? He wanted Zay to stay, but he didn't really campaign. He didn't have the tools to push his narrative. So it's like, okay, well, if he was unsuccessful in week 1 and he's not winning, like, you know, he's not winning the small arguments, where is this coming from? Why is Zach a good Big Brother player? He doesn't seem to display this like elaborate understanding of the game. He thought that Rachel was a floater. Zach is so talented because he is playing to his archetype. He is playing to all of his strengths and not venturing into the places where he's maybe not as developed yet. I think what makes Zach so successful is that he understands He is a hot man who is extremely charismatic, who is capable of connecting with people. So why draw a line in the sand and start like pushing your narrative and stuff like that when you can just build a foundation, you know? And he's extremely agreeable. Exactly, because he knows how to connect with people. He works in sales, right? Like, he knows what he's doing. And do you know who is better, or who is also doing this extremely well? Ava Pearl. Ava Pearl understands who she is, how she is perceived. She is allowing that to show, and she is garnering all of this support, you know? It's like people who understand who they are so much better at Big Brother, I feel. I was a, social player, but I so desperately wanted to be cutthroat that it's like I pushed myself outside of what the game could have been for me. And that was a detriment. That was a TV decision that I would make 12 times out of 12, where it's like you have a responsibility to play risky because I feel it fuels better TV. But I just think that, thanks, Jessica. I appreciate you. Yes, please follow me. If you have not followed me yet, please follow me. When we hit 3,000, we will be doing a 24-hour stream. Ava is so quirky and fun and extremely refreshing, you know? She still falls within that demographic of, like, we haven't seen her, we haven't seen Ava Pearl in our lives. Especially on reality TV. And I think that is why people love her so much, because you can imagine what your cast is going to look like, but you can never plan for an Ava Pearl. All you can do is thank the Lord that you're in a house with her. Her, when she was up and she's just like, she's so good. I love Ava Pearl. Okay, let's get into the fight night. Okay, Zach versus Matt. That has to happen. Okay, they have the same mother. I feel this is Kelly. I'll be honest, this is Kelly. But Kenny versus Will, this has to happen. This has to happen. Cedric will workshop together. Brooklyn versus Amy needs to occur. Married versus unmarried mother. Tucker will figure it out. Joseph will figure it out. Me will decide if I'm gonna fight on this card. T-Core and Ava. This is important. When Big Brother 25 fought Big Brother 26, the plan was for T-Core and Izzy, okay? T-Core and Izzy were matched up, but they were the halftime show. Joseph versus Vinny, you're so correct. You're so correct. Nicole will figure it out. Okay, we'll get there when we get there. But Izzy and T-Core, they were the halftime entertainment. T-Core is a musician. Izzy is a musician. This is where it works out. If I remember correctly, I believe T-Core played the clarinet. Or maybe she was... Oh, fuck. I don't know. I feel as if Leah versus Catherine is inevitable. Angela versus who? Let me know. Chemo versus who? Rubina versus who? Cam versus who? Mackenzie versus who? I feel sorry. Whoever we put up against Mackenzie, you just have to assume she dies. MJ versus Morgan. I actually love that, Ella. Okay. So we'll figure it out. This is where we're starting. Let's start at the bottom. Chelsea versus Mickey. Okay. Okay. We all agree. We all agree on this. I think we can all take a step back and agree on this matchup. That makes sense. And then I feel like I got a lot of people to agree with me on Leah versus Catherine. The fact that Catherine has like a red tattoo. Oh, you can't see it because of this, but the fact that she has a red tattoo is very crazy. And we can discuss what's at risk. I just saw a message who said that, where that Jay guy says the loser of this matchup has to shave their mustache forever. I co-sign this. Okay. I love this. Now, did we like the married mother versus unmarried mother in Amy? Or is Amy better? I'll run a poll here. Do we want to see Amy versus Angela or Angela versus Rachel? Okay. Brianna, hello, how are you? What do we think is better? The poll is live. Don't even stress. Don't even stress. We've got this. Kate Bear is busy with life. Okay, we can't be upset with her that she has things going on, you know? We can never throw stones in her direction. You talked to her today, what a queen. We miss her every second. This is what people sign up for, you know? I miss her in the chat as well. I miss her in the chat. For those of you who are just tuning in, we're doing Fight Night. Oh. Kelly versus... Okay, Rachel, perfect. Ever since I found out that Kelly has a massive following on TikTok, that kind of changed my opinion. I thought she applied like everyone else, but she has so many followers on TikTok, I feel as though... Okay, Rachel. Okay. Her TikTok is just kind of her being quirky. She talks about like graphic design. Rachel BB27. Her picture is so fire. This is crazy. We will not be putting my house guests in my fellow house guests in a position to fight a woman. I don't think Tucker even wants that hypothetical floating around. This cast picture is so gassed. Like, hello. Okay. Did we have any other obvious people? I feel like Morgan. Did we like Morgan versus Mackenzie? Please sound off in the comments, okay? Tucker versus Keanu. I like that. Lauren versus MJ. Tucker versus Jimmy. Lauren and Rubina. Casey versus Chelsea. That's true. I think, I'll be honest. I think Morgan. Let me run a poll. I think Morgan versus... We're gonna run a poll. Because they were both Division 1 athletes. No sound. I don't know what to tell you. I can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Hello, mic check, mic check. It says, okay, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Cassie. Phew, phew. I'm not relieved to hear that Twitch hates you, but I was like, oh god, I don't have the skill set to fix this. I just feel like Morgan versus Rubina, it makes more sense. Morgan was a Division 1 athlete, and Rubina is 4'6". That's attempted murder, Citrus Mangoes. Ashley versus Rubina. Okay. Let's see. Ashley is... Okay, I'm not mad at that. The mess. Okay, okay. Let's put Morgan in here. Here's the truth. I think that we should do the young man versus the young man. Cedric versus... I think Cedric versus Adrian is the move here. I like Cedric with Riley, though. I was kind of leaning Cam versus Riley. I think we have Cam versus Zay. Cam versus Zay. Cedric versus Zach. Okay. Cedric versus Zach. Do I like this? I don't. No. It has to be Matt versus Zach. Okay. Let's see. Who's fighting Jimmy? Between Cam, Chemo, myself, Tucker, and Cedric. Jimmy versus Tucker? Okay. I just feel like when people say chemo, I feel like that's just because chemo's gay. You know, like, I feel like that's where that's coming from. Where it's like, well, they're homosexuals. And it's like, okay, what? How do we feel? Wait, how do we feel about Tucker versus Riley? Because I like Keanu versus Chemo, I'll be honest. Riley is tall as fuck. Tucker versus Jimmy, battle the egos. Chemo and Keanu have at least similar builds, where Chemo is a broad, strong man, you know? Tucker versus, like, Riley is, like, I like Riley versus Cam because they're both, like, skinny shredded, you know? Riley is country. Okay, yeah. I want the young guys. I want the young guys to fight each other here. I like this. I like this. Because there's no one on this cast that is giving me versus Riley. I think Riley kills me, I'll be honest. But I mean, if that's the fight, that has to be the fight. I get it. You know, I'm not setting this up to win. I actually don't. Okay, here's the thing. Cedric is athletic. Adrian is a carpenter. I need to watch the episode of the challenge. I didn't know how to pull it up. I tried to look at it on Paramount Plus, but I couldn't see it. Adrian, I guarantee you, Adrian takes off a sleeve. He's got the most vascular arms you ever seen. Okay. I like this. I like this. Tucker versus Jimmy. I'm not mad at that. I like the egos. I think they have similar height. Also, can we talk about the fact that he's wearing the same... Where is it? Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, who are the men left? You know? I like this. What if... Wait. What if we did this? I think this is... And I like this as well. Watch this. Watch this. Like, am I crazy for this? I'm cooking here. I'm cooking here. Quinn versus Jimmy. I wouldn't be mad. Okay. Okay. I like this as well. Okay, let me finish this. We can move Jimmy here in a second. this fuck ass pose. Cam versus Keanu? The thing is that Keanu is bulky. Cam is shredded. Keanu's here, Chemo's here. That's why I want this. I think this makes sense. And I don't know if I can be convinced otherwise. And you know what? Actually, hold on. How do we feel about this? How do we feel about this? How do we feel about this? It's crazy. Why doesn't he have a full body shot? That's kind of weird. Okay. I think Jimmy beats my ass. Let the record show. No, we don't like Zay versus Tucker. I think Tucker, well, yeah, obviously. Tucker was a Division I wrestler. He wins everyone. Zay versus Cam. Tucker, Keanu. Guys, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Because then who do I put against Chemo? Okay, I can agree if you want Jimmy here. If you want Jimmy here, I can agree. Okay. I can actually, okay, you know what? I like that. I like that. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I like this. I like that. I think that makes sense to me. This doesn't make sense. I die instantly. Keanu with Cam. What about Keanu and Cam makes sense? What's the connecting line? Football? I don't think Keanu played football. I think this tracks. Me with Adrian? Okay, I can do that. That makes sense. And so okay, fuck all of you. How about that? You versus Jimmy. Yeah. No, we're doing this. We're both Libras. This makes sense. We're the two best dressed men. I think this tracks. Who are the women of this season? Okay. Okay. Now all we have to do is find our pairing with Rubina and Chelsea. Who is left? Leah versus Lauren. Rubina versus Lauren. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I like Mickey. I like Mickey. I like this. Rubina, Lauren. They're both short. They're mousy. They're really sweet. Everyone likes them. This tracks for me. They're also kind of matching low-key. The pink and pink. Okay. Carly? Oh my god. Okay. All right. And then we have Mickey here. Who is being left out in this situation? Ashley. Oh. I think, okay. I like Mickey here because I feel like her personality is closer to Chelsea in like how level-headed they are. Now, how do we feel about this? How do we feel about this? Okay. Watch this. This is about to blow all of your minds. It's about to blow your minds, okay? This is our title match, okay? And then the actual, I just thought of this. Now we're cooking. I should have just done this before. I don't know why I thought this would be good. Oh my god, who's fucking texting me? We're gonna do this Ainsley because I don't want to look at the blue one. But just know we're talking about the blue one. Amanda, you read my mind. Hey! Hey, you Google Mastermind BB27. Quinn? Quinn? Hello? I guarantee you those articles are saying the meanest shit you've ever heard in your life about me. All right, here we go. Perfect. Ladies, gentlemen, and NBs alike, put your hands together for the annual BB boxing match. Riding the high of their undefeated streak, Big Brother 26 faces off against the new kids on the block, Big Brother 27. Let's get some snap applause in the chat. Chat, 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 chat. Our opening match of the Big Brother Fight Night, Big Brother 26 versus 27, includes Matt Hardiman versus Zach Attack. Matt, famous for being called Crazy Eyes, being an incredible football player, competing against Zach, who has won $10,000 and is a former professional baseball player. I will be running the poll. You have, we'll say 60 seconds. 60 seconds to choose your fate. Voter fraud is permitted. Both professional, Christians, religious. Voter fraud is permitted. All right. We'll give you 60 seconds on the clock. Poll starts now. They both love their Filipino mothers. Zach, best known for saving Julie Chen Moonves. Whereas we could argue Julie saved Matt when she baptized him with the word of Joe Biden dropping from the race, assassination attempt of DT, the devil himself. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there, okay? If you're on the wrong side of the vote, just be on the wrong side of the vote. Matt being like, wow. And you know what? Let's tie it back to me and Angela. If Jerry told me about that, I'd be like, did we get him? So he's out of the running? That's crazy. That's crazy. And in our first match, after historic blows, I'm like, how the fuck do you miss? With a head that big? When did I find out that Joe Biden dropped out of the race? On finale night? I started applauding. I was like, fuck yeah, that old bag of bones. I was like, let's give someone who's gonna do something courageous, you know? Zach wins round 1. When I heard about the attempt, that was before I went in the Big Brother house. Someone told me that wasn't supposed to tell me. All right. Round 2. We have the battle of the court, the misfits, the divas themselves. Win one, a veto. Shock the nation accordingly. We have Lisa, the glitter queen, versus Kelly DeLorean. For those of you curious, Lisa was nominated 2 weeks in a row, went home week 2. And Kelly was nominated 2 weeks in a row, but actually saved herself with what could be described as the easiest puzzle on the planet. Do we think that we could have done that? I think that's the easiest shit on the ever. Like, what? 60 seconds on the clock. Fight! It would be so easy to... It felt like the way it was stacked was the answer. I would solve it on the floor. The viewer experience. Yeah, but okay, I've done these competitions before. Today, the veto, that was probably really difficult. That was probably really difficult. Here's all these puzzle pieces. I would instantly try to solve it. I'm like... I think that what would have made it more difficult is if it was a minute and a half. A minute, 45 seconds. Yeah, Caitlyn panicked. It's like, yeah, she gave up because she was overwhelmed. Like, it is what it is. And with 93% of the vote, the Glitter Queen conquers Kelly. My God. Okay, we'll use an orange marker for 26. It is a physical boxing match. Round 3. We have Kenny versus Captain Will. I'm gonna remind the class, okay, this is a boxing match. This is a physical altercation. We have 2 former military veterans. Kenny, who is over 6 foot, I think he's 6'3", 6'4". Captain Will. Why is Joseph replying to GamerVev on Twitter? Because he has the disposition of a garbage can. Why? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's sad, you'd think, but that's crazy. Round 3. We have Kenny, Kelly. I almost wrote Kenny, or Kelly. Versus Will. I think the real deciders here, 60 seconds on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. No, I'm not being shady on stream. That's crazy. To engage with someone that spews that much negativity, like, I'm not gonna excuse it, you know? It's the same thing when he co-signs Matt, you know? It's like Matt Hardiman, or Matt Klotz. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, I'm sorry. The real matchup, Kenny versus Will, I think that it's like Kenny beats him out physically, but we do have to consider Will is handling the Big Brother house much better. So I think that when you take him into those deep waters, that is a difficult buy for him, you know? Like it's a difficult buy for Kenny to overcome Will's strength, you know? It's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. Kenny is more athletic. Okay, Kenny is the right answer. I love Will. Kenny is huge. Like, when Kenny versus Heisem is a really good lineup. Like, to give you an idea. Officer Sweet Kenny K crushes Will. Okay, we need better music. Hold on. It's okay to vote with your heart. It's okay to vote with your heart. Okay. This is much better for us. Yeah, Kenny ends Will in round 1 simply because he wants to get home to his kids faster, you know? Okay. Let the record show, I do think that I lose to Jimmy. I think Jimmy is bigger than me, and he's pretty athletic. All right. Round 4. We have Cedric. If it is the wall, I do win. Cedric versus Adrian, the two gifted youngsters, the heartthrobs of Twitter. I've never seen people thirst quite like this over the super fan nerd, and I'm here to welcome it with open arms. Adrian, fighting for his family, will it be enough to defeat Cedric, whose mother might be a pop star? Does anyone remember that discourse? When we were trying to figure out which R&B artist Cedric was related to. Do you guys remember this? Cedric is related to like an R&B artist. It's super cool. Okay, round 4. Okay. The battle of the youngsters. We have a football athlete competing against a carpenter. Different types of strength, different types of athleticism. I have no idea, Ash Ketchum. That's not even a joke. First of all, thank you for your first time chatter. But I have no idea. She's like a smaller, we've never heard of her before. I think it might be his grandma, actually. I think it's his grandma is related, but we'll see. We'll see. Cedric, okay, Cedric, more athletic. Adrian from San Antonio. I think that San Antonio is tougher than Duncan, but I think Cedric is just stronger, you know? Yeah, Cedric Clear. Yeah, imagine trying to punch Cedric when you're looking into those beautiful eyes. You're... If it's the wall comp, I think Adrian is better. Music is a little loud. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Cedric wins round 1. Next up, we have a battle of marital status. 2 mothers. 3, what the helly? 3 children, each with dark hair, nice personalities. Showing down, we have /poll Brooklyn Rivera versus Amy. The question here is, does Amy have Rachel to help campaign? Poll starts now. Hold my wedding ring. Hold my divorce papers. Both mother. Listen. You can commit voter fraud. You can vote for 2. You can vote for Brooklyn to win and Amy to win. Oh yeah, she said this is what happens when you go against a married mother from Texas. From Texas! Bald eagle screech. Ah! Is this an intense fight? I'm too scared to click the results. It's not even close. Oh boy. It's fucked up. Miss America versus Amy has 3 votes. How many people voted? All right. Okay. Brooklyn, here's the thing. I don't think Brooklyn, here's what happens. Brooklyn goes into the ring. She's cognizant of like, you know, I don't want to give Amy a black eye. Like, she has kids. I don't know. I think Amy hits Brooklyn square in the nose. That activates Brooklyn. I think she'd be like, oh, it's like that. Okay, yeah, I got you. And then she would then proceed to murderize her. And I don't think it's close. You want to talk about mothers? Boosh! Next up, we have Tucker Delorier versus Keanu. I'm taking you all out one by one. Slash poll. Two different types of Delulu, you know? Tucker probably does go for what is it called? A double leg? He probably does. Set the tone. He goes out there. Double leg takedown. Keanu, boosh. Head on the pavement. Ah. Eee. Tucker gets minus a point. A point deducted. Gets a point deducted. Then they get into it. Tucker does have like the cardio as well. He runs in New York. He's absolutely shredded versus kettlebells. It's versus kettlebells. That's something to consider. Tucker, I don't know if this was ever shown, but Tucker like would tell us stories about his high school fights. 96. God damn. This is America's favorite player, though. You know what I mean? Like, Tucker is AFP, so you can't be mad. Tucker was a D1 wrestler. Exactly. Exactly. Crazy enough, we had the Battle of the Stashes. Tucker isn't from New York, though, right? Isn't he? I thought he was from Boston. No. He's from Boston, and then he gets in a fist fight, and then he exists within the New York system. I don't remember. I don't know geography well enough to pick up the cities that he was talking about. I didn't know. Now here we have Joseph versus Vinny, the Battle of the Stashes. Super fans. One wears plaid, the other wears, tie-dye sweats. I keep calling him Vince. Yeah, it's crazy, all the press says Vince. But, here we have Joseph versus Vinny, the loser. The loser has to shave their mustache. They have to shave their mustache, that's what's at stake. Slash poll. We have Joseph versus Vinny. Oh, I almost misspelled Vinny. Okay. Vincenzo, aka Vinny. That's so badass. Listen, I'll tell you right now. Tucker, in the same way that he liked Joseph, he'd like Vinny. Because he'd be like, yeah, he's, we're mobsters. We're mobsters. Vincenzo. They get into it. They get into a fight. I think that Joseph is a little scrappier. He's from Florida. And then you got Vinny, who I think is taller. I think he's taller. He's won, what did he win? What did he win? What competition did he win? What was the first HOH? Oh, that was the, everyone's got the thing. Oh yeah, the balancing, the balance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vinny, what a fall from grace, Joseph. Tough break right now. To remind everyone, the matchups, we are 2 in favor. Vincenzo wins the match. We have 2 for Big Brother 27, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the name of Big Brother 26. Cassie with the direct fuck you. Next up, we have me versus Jimmy. I'm gonna say it right now. I think I lose this. I think because here's the thing. He lives in the DC area, aka he's probably tripping out. What round is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He probably is hanging out in New York. Oh wait, I like to do the IE. Versus Jimothy. I just think that, you know, I don't think that if I punch Jimmy, I don't think it would hurt Jimmy. I think that if I, like, maybe I can connect something. But I just have faith in him. He seems athletic. We saw him doing jumping jacks during the episode. He would pull my hair. Can I just say, I think Jimmy is way better in the moment at clapping back than when it's scripted. Because right now, he cooked him in that. He was like, okay, you're having your moment. I think that, I have no attachments to it. Okay, that's voter fraud. That's voter fraud. Thank you, Cassie, for having faith in me. Okay, that's crazy to me. I appreciate that. We take that. I had plot armor. When he said rest up for the veto, Cassie, yes. To me, he won that interaction. He said, yeah, rest up for the veto. You're gonna need it. Woo! I like Jimmy. Jimmy is camp. He's fun. And you know what? I like that he's kind of, you know, pushing his alliance's buttons. This is good. Next up, this is our musical halftime show. We all win. We all win. T-Core and Ava, they come together and they put up a beautiful musical rendition that it fills their hearts with joy. They're not fighting. This is halftime show. This is the halftime show. Next up, we have the battle of the blondes. Blondes. We did the same when it was Big Brother 26 versus 25. Izzy versus T-Core. That's just a musical halftime show. We have Leah Night Vision Peters versus Catherine Riley's heart. No, I'm just kidding. Round, what was that, 9? 60 seconds on the clock. Everyone wins, you know? Riley's promise. Amen. On God. Yeah, I need to watch this episode of the challenge. I need to figure out where do you watch it. I don't know. They both have, I think like, I think Catherine up front, you think like, okay, she's a little like grittier. But then Leah will remind us that she's from Pittsburgh. Okay, Cat, oh my God, 51 to, oh my God. Okay. I also keep calling her Catherine because I don't want Cat Dunn to feel like I'm going against her. Do you have MTV? I don't think it'll be on Paramount Plus. I wonder if it's on, I have a cable, like we have Dish Network, so we may be able to watch it there, but we'll see. Next up, we have our Crash Out Queens. Women who aren't afraid to say it as it is. This is a physical altercation, okay? Physical altercation. Boxing match. This is our round 10. We have Angela versus Rachel Riley. Angela would elbow Rachel? I don't know. This does feel like the most random matchup. This does feel like the most random. Because I feel Rachel was a comp beast. So if you consider like that side of things. This is, the crowd is tearing up because they don't like what's happening here, you know? Rachel is a comp beast, that's true. Rachel Riley wins. We can't be shocked by that. We can't be shocked by that. I don't think so. I think Rachel and Angela have the same skill set of arguing. It's just that Big Brother 27, Big Brother 13, Big Brother 12, people will engage with the arguments versus Angela was fighting against people that were like, in our head, it's like, you know, oh, well, you don't get into arguments because that's bad for your game, right? And so then it's just like. Next up, we have Zay versus Chemo. And as I'm typing up /poll and inputting these answers, there's something I want you all to consider. You all saw Chemo at the end of the season. Chemo was snatched. And we witnessed Zay in the face of altercation. He crumbled, he like fumbled, and he fell. It's just, the poll is live. The poll is live. But I just want you to remember that Chemo's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. Remember him with the bandana look? Remember him with the bandana look. We all need to consider this. Zay says he is straight, so we will operate off of that, okay? I think it's funny to joke at first, but I think what it is like Zay has so many glamour muscles, you all believe it. Chemo! Yes! Yes! Woo! Chemo! Next up, we have the brunettes colliding. Our short is Lauren short? I just kind of assumed. Do we have a height check? Mods, get a height analysis on Lauren. Stat. As I'm typing this up. Rubina is short, but she is low-key jacked. Lauren is 5'8"? Oh, fuck. That is kind of tough. That's kind of tough. Oh, fuck. Rubina is built, but, like, let's not pretend like Lauren isn't. She's shredded. Okay. Oh, my God. Rubina Burnaby. Rubina Burnaby versus Lauren. Lauren from Louisiana. This feels like the most fucked up fight. I don't know who wins this. I think that Lauren lands more hits, right? I think that she's faster. But I think Rubina can tank more. I don't think that any punch connected on Rubina is stopping her. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's where my bitterness is centered from. It's the lack of height. She is a dancer, that is true. Lauren, that's so tough. Because Lauren is athletic, like, I don't know. Rubina Burnaby wins. I think that is, like, honestly, I think that is the most even matchup that we've had so far. I think that Zach versus Matt is way closer than what was the result, but that and Catherine and Leah, you know, I think it's also like we know more about Leah and Rubina. Next up, we have Cam versus Riley. Cam, Division I athlete. Riley, a bull rider. Bull riders are tough. I went to high school with bull riders, okay? The bull riders are tough, but I don't think anyone is touching Cam. Cam told us about him getting into physical altercations, and I believed him. I think, okay, this is not a Big Brother competition. This is a physical altercation. This is knuckle meet chin, okay? Cam is a Division I football player that competed in Canada. He calls him a fake cowboy. That's crazy. What do you mean? This is a summer hat. Like, is it because he's not wearing his felt, whatever? Cody, we're a bunch of badasses. Hello? Cause isn't it the velvet Cam? Okay. Cam was the right answer. the correct way to wear it. Now that's a different discussion that I don't have an opinion on. But there's like 2 different types of cowboy hats, ideally, or apparently. And it's like this for summer activity, the casual, whatever, and then the felt, you know? Yeah, they ask you during casting. Okay, now we have the Battle of the Blue Yoga set. Set. I know we all saw that on feeds. Morgan was rocking blue. We have MJ, who won at least, what was it, a gazillion vetoes and a couple HOHs, versus Morgan the Gamer. Both of them Division 1 athletes. Morgan is muscular, but I think Mackenzie is bigger. You know what I mean? MJ is much taller than Morgan is, I'm assuming. Yeah, she's on demon time. I think here's the problem. I think Morgan wins most of her fights. And that's why she was forced to fight MJ, is because that is Big Brother 27's best chance of putting up numbers. I think that's where it's at. Maybe their strategic planner should have put Lauren. You're wrong as fuck. You're wrong as fuck. Chat, you're incorrect. It was 88%. It wasn't close. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is insane. Mackenzie's a Division 1. Oh my god. Next up, we have the battle of the bubbly personalities with a good head on your shoulders. These are 2 good Big Brother players. Chelsea is a basketball player, collegiate. Didn't Morgan play college volleyball? I do not know that. Can anyone confirm or deny these allegations? We have no clue. Just track? Okay. I know Morgan did track. Mickey. I think, but if you compare volleyball to basketball, I think there's more physicality in basketball. MJ was a volleyball player, and apparently that means nothing to this chat. It's crazy. I just witnessed a murder. The way I witnessed. Okay, Chelsea wins. I agree with this. I agree with this 100%. Next up, our penultimate finale night fight. No, T-Core and Ava was the music halftime show. It wasn't a fight. It was they were performing together to heal the world. Their voices alone raised $7 million for charity. It was beautiful. Round 16, we have Ashley versus Hannah. Two queens. They've known each other since they were kids, children. There's years. There's years of friendship between blows. Both of them extremely intelligent. Both of them. Hannah Chada. Oh my God. God damn. And finally, for our season finale of the Big Brother 26 versus 27 showdown, we have Ainsley versus the Mastermind. Ainsley, who almost ended the world, had us build robots for terrorism, the Mastermind's asset is Amy, and Ainsley's is Janky. Ash, I would have loved that. If they cast her on Big Brother, that would have been so sick. The Mastermind. So, okay, the Mastermind stole these powers. They win them back. But did the house guests know that there was a safe back there? Did we know? Yeah, I thought she would have been at the rap party. I thought Ainsley was going to be at the rap party. That's what we talked about the whole season. The whole season. And just like that, Ainsley wins. Come on, God! So for those of you curious, that leaves Ainsley as the champion. Okay, no, that won't work. Okay, we'll do that later. Ainsley won. Oh. Hannah won. Chelsea won. Morgan won. Cam won. Rubina won. I have not met Ainsley yet. Chemo won. Rachel won. Catherine won. We all win. I won somehow. This was lies. This was voter fraud. Vinny won. Tucker won. Brooklyn won. Cedric won. Kenny won. Lisa won. And Zach won. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 17 house lineups. We won. Zach beat Matt. That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. I'm saying. But they brought up that Zach was a professional athlete. They also voted that Zach was hotter than Matt. That made no sense. Carly, I get it. You have to. Wait, you said that you heard there was someone from your town, and so you were talking about him. And he doesn't have a country accent. You made it sound like he was gonna be like, yeehaw! I'm more upset about Morgan winning. I think that, guys, Matt just has better hair. Do I have to remind you? I'll remind you. Look at this gorgeous photo right now. I've never looked this good in my life. I've never in my life looked this good. I've never ever. When I won HOH, I was in a skirt. That was pretty great. I rewatched that. It's so funny. The purple headband. Yeah, let me look it up. I don't think that this beats Matt.
You're up first. House guests, America. How about silence? My time to talk. How about that right in? Am I right? Any one of you could have been in my position right now, voted by the better half of AmeriCorey, but unfortunately they chose the most handsome and charming
Bob Builders,
person in
thank you,
the house.
Brianna. That is true.
You do have my word, though, that I will take out that no good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing, knucklehead McDorkatron called Tucker. He's the LeBron James of these challenges, and if you want someone to take him out, you want to be focused, vote for me to stay, because I'm going to put him on the block next week, guaranteed. Save yourself a week, buy yourself some class, and watch the show. Thank you so much. I love you, Ice Spice.
I love you, Ice Spice.
You're up
Do
first.
you notice how I've liked this before?
House guests, America. How about silence? My time to talk.
So good. But I don't think this guy's touching. This guy doesn't touch Matt Hardiman. You can't. Hello? Silence, my time to talk. That is true. Everyone sure was loud as fuck as I'm trying to fight for my life here. Let's figure it out. I co-sign this. Okay. We're gonna run a little pull ski. We're gonna run a little pull. Slash pull. We're gonna play some video games, okay? Oh my god. Video games. And we're gonna play America. Fortnite. We're gonna play Fall Guys. Bloons. All of them. You let me know. Because we got an hour. We got an hour in here. The dating furniture game. I'm not familiar with that. I haven't heard that one before. What is that? What's the dating furniture game? I want to play Peak with Corey and Turner. Let me text them right now. Oh, dress to impress. I just don't like date everything. Okay. Should we look up a... Let me see if there's like a promo video for it. Is that Roblox? Okay, we're gonna watch the trailer. Fortnite 1. Okay, perfect. We're gonna share my screen. We're gonna do this.
Peggy 16.
Perhaps that's why it turns up where you least expect it. Wait, so you're telling me
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
we can make
date
the movie real quick.
everything? The washing machine, the chair, the refrigerator,
Time for a snack.
this door, that door, even front and back
What
door,
are you looking at?
the fan, the wall, the microwave, the toilet, the dust bunny behind the couch. All right then. The curtains, bed, treadmill, mousetrap, dishwasher, desk, piano, dirty laundry, clock, candelabra, the TV, bath, towels, rubber duck, shower, floor, ceiling, shelves, ironing board, trash can, air fryer, vacuum cleaner, the devs, a glitch in the game itself, the shadows, water, earth, fire, air, your overwhelming sense of existential dread. You can even date the kitchen sink.
Oh yeah, let me announce all of you this.
So remember, love isn't where the heart is told to look, but where it dares to wander. Date everything out now.
Team 17.
That sounded like, the voice sounded like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Is anyone familiar with that? That's what that sounded like. I don't know why that reminded me of that, but that's what that reminded me of. I don't know if any of you relate to that. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to 2B Tuesday. We will copy and paste that. We almost had a, I've never played Stanley's Parables. What is that? Brennan Lee Mulligan is, oh yeah, we should do it then for sure. Random wheel. We almost had an automatic answer for what we were gonna watch. We were talking about our Hear Me Outs last night, and I brought up when I was a kid, the vampires from the Littlest Vampire series, and so we were gonna watch that. Okay. I'm copying and pasting things right now. Let's do this. Control V. Oh, Clueless. From Brianna. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes, Cassie, I've got you. Oh, someone's typing. It's on Amazon Prime to rent, so what if you rented it and went live react 2B Tuesday instead? Oh, kindergarten cop. Okay. Oh, Tara, I thought you were typing, so I was like, oh, let's wait. Okay. Let's do this. All right. All right, here we go. We're gonna do 2 rounds here. We're gonna do 2 rounds. We spin the wheel. Okay. Dinner in America. Okay, friend of the show. We get to witness dinner with her. Pulp Fiction. We shall find out. We've got kindergarten cop. Okay, okay. Fun fact, when I lived in Germany, I thought kindergarten was like a German thing. And so when I moved to the US, I was like, what's kindergarten called in America? And Clueless. Brianna, your one submitted movie made it to round 1. We shall see how this works out. Poll is live in 3, 2, 1. Gonna save the votes. Okay, okay, okay. Clueless makes it to the final round. Let me write this down. Here we go. Clueless. Clueless. Okay. Here we go. Remove that. We spin at the wheel. Cassie, what is happening? After Louis. Okay, let's run a slash poll here. After Louis. After Louis. After Louis, I never knew who I was gonna nominate for the block. Can we talk about... Okay. Okay. I get the idea that all these twists and powers make the game so unpredictable. And I get that the more opportunities for the veto to be used is more exciting. But as a direct result of the powers and as a direct result of the AI arena, we have the least interesting outcome for this week. Jimmy took a big swing and put up Kelly, who's won competitions, Keanu, who is like, you know, big physical guy and is like drama, and then he puts up Adrian, who is like the rootable underdog. 2 of the 3 nominees had powers, and it was the 2 most interesting people that were put on the block. And so it's just like... It just doesn't feel fair. I don't know. They were like, Jimmy's nominations were fun. Like, that was like, for week 2 to put up Keanu, like, this is crazy. Paprika, the name of my first dog. And so then it's like, oh, Adrian gets fucked over because what? Like... I don't know. Okay, round 2 is live in 3, 2, 1. I think that the powers should be fun. Like a have-not pass where you get a get-out-of-jail-free card where you don't have to be a have-not. But it's like, as a result, you have to choose the replacement. So it's like every power then has a social drawback to it. Woof. The wedding? Okay. The wedding goes to the round. Final round, okay. Okay. Oh, the wedding singer. Okay. Thank goodness, Brianna. Thank goodness you're here, because I would have been out of. Okay. Which one has more views? Oh, this one.
Before the internet, before cell phones, before rollerblades, there was a time.
Everybody on the dance floor. Very nice, Grandma Molly.
When Robbie Hart was the most popular wedding singer around.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Hey, somebody get some pants on that kid.
Until he got stood up at his own wedding.
I woke up this morning and I realized I'm about to marry a wedding singer.
Once again, things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday.
New Line Cinema presents.
Is it true that you're in the middle of a nervous breakdown?
Whoopity-doo!
Adam Sandler.
Hey, Psycho, get out of my Van Halen t-shirt before you jinx the band and they break up.
And Drew Barrymore.
You're the wedding singer.
How you doing? I'm Robbie.
I'm Julia.
In a story about finding love where you least expect it.
Was one of my celebrity crushes that I picked
You
out
like
Big
her?
Brother.
No, I don't.
This is my fiance, Glenn.
I don't even know your last name.
It's Gulia.
Julia's last name's gonna be Gulia. Julia Gulia. That's funny.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. I just...
Now the girl of his dreams is about to marry Mr. Wrong.
That's grade A, top choice meat.
Good morning.
You can make breakfast for bed?
Unless he can pull off the performance of a lifetime.
She and Glenn just jumped a plane to Vegas. Go get her.
All right.
Chop, 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 chop.
You're thinking of leaving Glenn for the wedding singer?
He's more than a lover.
What do you think of the jacket?
I don't know, man. I would lose that glove. You look nuts.
He's more than a legend.
You are the worst wedding singer in the world, buddy.
Well, I have a microphone and you don't.
So you will listen to every damn word I have to say.
The wedding singer.
I said hip hop. I hip it to the hip to the hip hip hop. You don't
This
stop
song
to rock
reminds
to
me
the
of
bang
Kangaroo
and
Jack.
boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie the beat.
Okay. And then the other movie trailer that we will be watching, Clueless movie trailer. Here we go.
So, okay, like right now, for example, the Haitians need to come to America. But some people are all, what about the strain on our resources? And it's like, when I had this garden party for my father's birthday, right? People came that like did not RSVP. So I was like totally bugging. I had to haul ass to the kitchen, squish in extra place settings, and like people were on mismatched chairs and all. But by the end of the day, it was like the more the merrier. And so if the government could just get to the kitchen, rearrange some things, we could certainly party with the Haitians.
Wow. You guys talk like grown-ups.
Oh, well, this is a really good school.
Mr. Hall was way harsh. He gave me a C minus.
Well, he gave me a C, which drags down my entire average.
Hello? There was a stop sign?
I totally paused. You try driving in platforms.
Oh, should I write them a note?
Ew! Get off of me!
As if. Cher's got attitude about high school boys.
It's a personal choice every woman has got to make for themselves.
Cher's saving herself for Luke Perry.
Cher, you're a virgin? I mean, I'm not prude. I'm just highly selective. I mean, you see how picky I am about my shoes, and they only go on my feet.
Nice stems.
Thanks.
What the hell is that?
A dress.
Says who?
Calvin Klein.
What are you doing? Yo, you getting on the freeway! Get out of the
You go, girl.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I just saw that tweet, Cassie. It's John from Garfield.
Whatever. Did I miss something? Is big hair back?
Amber, my plastic surgeon doesn't want me doing any activity where balls fly at my nose.
Well, there goes your social life.
I'm gonna be a supermodel.
Okay. Our finale is between The Wedding Singer and Clueless. Voter fraud is permitted. It is recommended. It is requested. I want your voices to be heard in ways that the echoes can't be denied. 60 seconds on the clock. Rachel and Ava, just form a final two. Can we talk about I fully believed, I've seen tweets confirming this vibe too. I fully believed that Ava brought that camo jacket and hat. And I was just like, how does it even like make sense? Like to get that into your, like, production said yes to that. I was like, what? Like, I'm so jealous. I tried to wear like, oh, Ava is the best. Clueless wins with 51% of the vote. When I tell you, Brianna, not Angel, Brianna, you can rest now. You can rest now. Week after week, it's been thrown in your face. Your To Be Tuesday suggestions drowned out and die. But finally, for the first time in years, your movie suggestion has been selected. And if that doesn't confirm God being real, I don't know what does. Where am I religious at in the chat? Let's make some noise. You did it, Brianna. You've achieved the impossible. Mustard seeds, thank you, Definitely Heather. Children of God in my chat. Thank goodness you're all here. You know what it was? It was the maroon turtleneck. Carly, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna play like 42 minutes worth of Fortnite, so... And feel free... And we'll talk about like the episode, the actual Big Brother episode, okay? Okay, it's loading. Oh, okay. Coolio. Oh yes, you should go watch the Big Brother episode. It's so good. Two of your clients. Yeah, I think the most exciting... Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about the challenge. That's a good idea. We'll maybe talk about the challenge tomorrow. This whole stream is fucked. They had to basically run up a mountain. I did see where people are like saying that they're really fast, and I'm like, okay, but what's really fast? Yeah, I'm a runner, you know? I'm a runner, so I'm like, I hope they give mile times. And that would be an easy thing for production to do. Lots of breaks. Oh, easy. Okay, this is my most exciting... What the fuck? Okay. Bye, Brianna. Thank you so much. We'll figure out. Was ist los? Oh, this is so good. Okay. I'm supposed to be in this corner, right? Is this what's best for Fortnite? That Coldplay thing was so crazy. The mastermind does give out the vibe that he would kiss other people. Okay. Oh, yeah, not in a poly way at all. In a way that he doesn't respect his partners. This is what I think. The most exciting outcome for Thursday's episode. Adrian versus Will versus Amy. It's close. Amy is close to winning. Amy is close to winning. Will, oh, is he gonna win it? And then in a moment of brilliance, in a moment of religious divine intervention, Adrian pulls off the unexpected win. I firmly believe that is the most exciting outcome. Like, I've told Corey this before, and Jag. The double eviction of Big Brother 25 before we knew about Zombie Week, it was one of the most exciting double evictions I've ever been part of, because I was keeping up so heavily, like, with the feeds and like being on Big Brother Twitter, and I was like, I really felt in the loop. I was rooting for Corey and America and Jag, like, you know? And when Matt won the veto, I was jumping on my couch going, let's fucking go! I was like, yes! Like, I was losing it entirely. One of the best moments of reality TV in the last 10 years. Who knows? So I think, and I pray to God. Okay, where's this at? We'll go here. Oh. Whoa. I'm hoping that Adrian has that moment. Because I know he hasn't been the most active player yet. Like, he's been pretty passive even at his time on the block. I would like to think that this is going to be a kick in the ass for him, so that then we're rooting for him at full power. Because I don't think this is full power. I believe that he's got something cooking there. He's been more active. Okay, good. I have not been on the feeds this week. What the fuck? I've not been as active this week. I'll probably do that tonight, maybe. Oh my god. That poor guy didn't stand a chance. That's crazy. Yeah, because, Cassie, I'm not seeing anything like moderation warnings or anything like that for you. So I think it might be the... Oh, wait. I think it's your app. Dude. My hope, my begging is that Mickey helping Will and Adrian campaign, they take that as a direct sign that you should work with her. Oh my god. I can't find my own, like... Okay. There we go. Like, when I... What the fuck? All I want to do is kill the bad guys, you know? This is what we're doing right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, so when Mackenzie was on the block against Tucker and Angela, I actively helped her campaign. Like, I gave her advice, all this stuff. As far as I know, Chelsea did not do that because, like, as far as I know, or maybe Chelsea knew that I was trying to help Mackenzie, but she was not putting her neck on the line for, oh my. Oh my god. So I tried helping Mackenzie and giving her advice, and then going into the next week, I then say that I'm not going to put her on the block. Like, hey, don't freak out. You're not going on the block. That then very next week, she actively uses the veto that then leads to me being put on the block. That's completely unnecessary to Mackenzie's game, right? Like, she's then making moves for Chelsea, where it's like, Mackenzie, it is directly beneficial for me or Leah. Like, the fact that we're being considered as a replacement makes no sense. I'm hoping that Adrian and Will see what Mickey is doing by helping them campaign, and they both take that as a sign of, like, we need to, whenever we can, assist Mickey. That's what I'm hoping. Like, I'm hoping it doesn't work against Mickey, because doesn't Mickey have a good relationship with Amy as well? I think she has a good relationship with everyone, but... I've never won Fall Guys now. Okay, I want to go here. Okay, that's good. That's good that Mickey wants that. Okay, let's talk the episode. I loved that the whole house got offended at Keanu saying, I'm gonna take all of you out. I thought that was so funny. Because it was literally like all he had to say is, I'm not going to stop until you're gone. I don't have a problem with anyone else. I'm not targeting anyone else. It is only you that I want out. And I promise you, in a war of wills, I will come out on top. That's all he had to say. Something badass like this. Instead, everyone was like, yo, what are you saying fuck me for? What do I have to do with this? Ava being like, so am I part of that everyone? And I'm like, yeah. That's so funny, though. But why did Ashley have to get involved? Because Ashley's hilarious. I think that's good. Who, like, Ashley is so messy. It's like, yeah, girl, fuck it. Damn. Okay. Ow. Ah! Okay. Okay. No, Ashley is so, like, and I say this with love in my heart. She is so clueless, it's great. Like, she's perfect TV. She's phenomenal casting. She is the moment. Obsessed with her. Like, that's so funny. 2, you're at no risk this week, and you're still like, yeah, but how could I become the center of a lot of this discussion? Hilarious. I co-sign this. I think more people should be this messy on reality TV. Like, that's real mess. Like, Ashley, it comes from her heart, you know? Is she gonna win? No. It's so funny that she got everyone to vote for her to win. Okay, screw it. We're going to this other one. I love how often Morgan is playing. Morgan, I would love to work with Morgan because her and I would just talk about game all day. That's the vibe she gives off. Okay, so they get into the argument, all this shit. These nominations from Jimmy are so fun. Kelly has won a competition before. Keanu is this big guy. He's the enemy of the house. And Jimmy said last week, I'm going to put you up. I'm going after you. All right. Oh my. All right, buddy. I think Morgan's too big of a streamer. I wouldn't expect it. I don't think that she wants to stream with me, if I had to guess. So the initial nominees are fun. And then we witness I don't think it makes sense to put up Rachel. Rachel is a big target. Rachel is actively working with Jimmy. And so it's like, yeah, I think that it's better for her to keep. Like, what does Jimmy get from going after Rachel? She has other people in the way. All right, any second now. Oh, Jesus. Riley would have been a great nominee. I think Riley is the perfect nominee. Guy who's in no man's land that keeps assuring everyone he can win a competition. Fuck it. You're going on the block, twin. Sorry, Buster. You're touching the block this week. Block City. Riley and Kat. See, I'm okay with the Amy nominee because TBH, Rachel doesn't care, so why should, you know? I'll be honest, I lost a lot of my interest in cheering on Amy when she's telling Rachel to her face, you're ruining my game, you're the reason people are going after me, like, all of that, like, it's just like, bro, you have someone who cares about you, you know what I mean? And I say that as someone who fucked up, you know? I fucked up, I went after the Pentagon, I thought that that was the best move for me. So it's like, I feel like I'm coming from a qualified place here. Especially when it's as influential of a player as Rachel. Now, to be fair, the reason why me preying on the downfall of the Pentagon is because Tucker exists, right? Like, if I was just doing that to do it with as many connections as I had, it's probably okay. The problem is that Amy doesn't have those other connections yet. And so it's like, okay, you have like your one friend group and that's it, you know? That's a great question. This one is, it's muggy in here. That's crazy. Okay. Hell yeah. She like that. And here's the thing. Amy, one of my clients right now. I can't deny it. One of my clients. She's one of my clients. I just need her to, you know, tighten that up. It's like, well, the reason why you were on the block is because of Vinny, actually. So I think that she should have a blood feud with Vinny, and then Jimmy puts her on the block. All right. It's me against Jimmy and Vinny from here on out. I feel like that might be the best direction to take that. Whew. Oh my god. Do you know what I'm gonna do the next time I'm on Big Brother? I'm gonna tell someone that their eyes remind me of my sister. When I look at your eyes, you remind me of my sister. I'm just gonna lie and fucking say that. That's so hilarious. And then I'll call them sis sometimes. I'll be like, sorry, you just remind me of my sister. Yeah. I miss her so much. Tears welling up. Oh my. Oh my god. We're in danger. So annoying. Anyway, I think Blue Sky is better than Twitter at this rate. Like, Blue Sky does have pussy liqueur. That is true. The problem is there's no group chats. That sucks. And then if your friends aren't on Blue Sky, it sucks. But I think, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. What else happened in this episode? I did not love... Okay. I think that the veto was fun. I thought that it was more catered to Casey. Like, the way that they were describing it, I was like, oh, this was just a competition for Casey to win. But honestly, it sounded pretty reasonable. You know, it wasn't too crazy, I felt like. I just wish 7 people were competing instead of 6. I get from a planning standpoint, it is, you know. Miss Felicia was fun. I didn't like... her having to say creeper, I was like, wait, what? I thought it was fun, though. It felt campy. It felt ridiculous. The outfits were fun. What's up? Oh my god. Creeper was so random. I think it should have been something about, like, get out of my yard or something like that. I thought the Catherine of it all, where she's like, I don't know if I want to work with Lauren. I was like, but who will you work with? There's more CR words. I think you're correct. But croutons, croissant. I just want to know if they flew her out for that. I thought it was cool, though. I thought the, like, summoning an alumni, I think it would have been funnier if it was an alumni, like, that isn't good at competitions. Like, it's like, you're increasing your chances of winning, but that's only because you're taking up a spot and you're competing against someone who isn't good at competitions. That, to me, is the more fun version of that. Instead of just comp beast, you know, because Keanu wasn't good at that competition. Yeah, Casey is so cracked at these that it's like, oh yeah, man, I really feel like I'm gonna win this show. Like, dare I say they shouldn't have a false start? Also, the show is not rigged. Are you telling me they're going to call a false start for Casey Clark? And Adrian almost beat her. So that's why I think that it's like, you know, okay, so in soccer, I only learned this in college soccer, but the ball never lies. Where it's like, okay, you get a foul, like you get a call, but the next play is a turnover, so then your team gets the ball anyway, so it didn't matter. And so what you say is like, ball never lies. I think that this veto and any other power should be an extension of the Ball Never Lies, where with the veto, it was fun seeing her in there. Like, let the record show. I get that Casey doesn't super care about Big Brother. How many alum do? Outside of that, I'm happy that it was Casey and not Tucker, because if they chose Tucker, it's like, well, they didn't even choose the comp beast of our season. Mackenzie is better at competitions than Tucker, like, and so I'm happy they chose Casey, who is a comp beast. Mackenzie, yeah. Mackenzie is better at competitions. What did I say? Did I not say Mackenzie? So I like that they chose Casey. That reminded me of like early Big Brother. Like when Holly hosts a competition in, is it 6 or 7? Holly from Big Brother 5. She hosts a gambling, you roll the dice competition. I think it's season 6. And like that's fun, you know? It makes it feel like more of a cinematic universe. It makes it feel... Wow, I missed every single one of those. That was crazy. But yeah, I liked Casey's presence here. I thought it was fun. I just think it would have been funnier if they're gassing up a comp beast, Big D comes through. And it's a, you know, where I think that it should also be a competition that like Big D could win, maybe. You know, it doesn't have to be mean to bully like Big D and do this sprinting competition, but like it should be a competition that is like, it should have been like a, I don't know, maybe like a balancing competition or something like that. I don't know. But I think that Casey's a fun pick, I guess. If you're going to get a comp beast, well, I think that, okay, so if you're gonna get someone who's like mid, you might as well just be like if you're gonna choose someone that's mid, I think that the direction you go is you just say, fuck it, comp beast. Because I think the punchline would be, and for your competitor, Big D, and then it's like, Big D didn't win any competitions this season. Or like Cam, where it was like, Cam at least has the reputation for not being good at competitions, even though he was pretty decent. So it would be funny where it's like Cam could win this comp, but just reputation alone, they have the punchline. That episode was awesome, Clinton. I loved it. Cam taking breaks would be like, that's so funny. If they brought Cam, that would have been so funny. Because then they show the DRs where Mackenzie and Chelsea are complaining that he hasn't won a competition. They show the clip of him taking a break during the whatever. And Cam is in there and he's like, I'm here to clear my name, all right? I'm good at competitions. And then if he wins, that's so fun. We're breaking out the champagne. We did it. Like, he finally gets his Comp Beast title, right? Like, that would be so fun if they had a belt that said Comp Beast on it. Just something stupid like that. And instead we get a literal Comp Beast. Like, yeah. Let the record show, I'm team Cam is good at competitions, people are just, they have higher expectations for him because heaven forbid he's a ripped man, you know? Okay, check this shit out. Thank God. Okay. I'm team like Cam is good at comps. He was always getting like second and third place. That's what pisses me off. Is I'm like, yeah, maybe he didn't win every round, or win every veto, but it's like, yeah, if you had someone winning every single one, like Jag, people would then say it wasn't fair equitable comps. Yeah. And I think he is a solid competitor, you know? And that's why he maybe didn't win. Maybe he's not like the best, but he's not bad. He's better than Joseph. He's better than Brooklyn. He's better than Rubina. He's better than Chemo. You know, like he's not even the worst competitor on our season. But that's part of the fun of bringing him in, is where it's like, you know, there's a chance that he does pull this out and gets his redemption, time in the sun, and then in the same breath there's still a punchline there. Yeah, I think Cam was the best option. But I like Casey being there. The Kelly block, that might have been, yeah, that's up there for like easiest comps or puzzles in a while. Because that's just crazy to me. It was a circle and it had words on it so you could spell it out. Like, you know, like you knew what the answer was. Xavier did a puzzle like that in literally 10 seconds. Was it Reindeer Games or was it... Wait, hold on. I want to move the chat. Move you guys a little bit higher so you're not sitting at no man's land. How's that? Boom. Big Brother 24. 23. Okay. Xavier would be fun. Well, we saw Xavier on Reindeer Games, so like, I like Casey. I think that's a good pick. I'll be honest. I made a joke yesterday about the TikTok galaxies, but to be fair, she is a fun pick, and she's on one of the best seasons. Oh no. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. I'm gonna freak out. Today has not been my day at all. With that poster, the reason why is because the dogs were freaking out and I'm just like, what are you screaming at? Why are you screaming? Why are you whatever? They're crying. The poster being wrong. I was watching Big Brother 25. Corey and Taryn yap it up. Oh my God, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. No, I was watching Taryn and Corey. And so I was thinking of Big Brother 25. It was their live feed update. But what I was thinking was, because I did the live or the boxing match between Big Brother 25 and 26, I just had that in my head. And yeah, I was just all over the place. Oh, cool. God damn. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay. Ah. Oh shit, Steven, did you eat your De Leon's burrito? Oh shit. Steven, no. Do you have anyone that can pick you up? Steven, a positive is that 1 year ago today, I was in the backyard. I was gassing up all my Nebraska homies. I'm home now. Let's fucking go. God damn, not the XC90. Also, today not being my day, Jag tells us, he's like, hey, word got out that a bunch of reality TV stars are going to be in Omak, Washington for this rodeo. Send some pictures that you would want them to feature for the newspaper. I try to send it, and it sends as like .av file whatever, and it isn't an actual screen, like, it's not an actual picture, and it won't load in the text message. And I did that in a group chat, and I tried again, it didn't send it. I tried to make a joke and send a different picture, it sent it incorrectly. And in that moment, I wanted to die. I was like, oh my god, this is humiliating. It's in a group chat. That is, yeah, in the real life, Steven being like, you know, a functional human being with like things and value to provide to society, and I still haven't gone to bed. Oh, I've already made a joke. Let's get out of here. Oh. Oh, day 10. Yeah, year ago today, the Snoots were born. Okay, can I give you all a fun announcement? Go. Okay, fun announcement. We're putting together the Patreon, okay? I'm trying to upload. I'm trying to upload a bunch of content on there so that there's something there. That's a great question, kind of, Josh. I have no idea. But Big Brother Unlocked is the coverage of Big Brother Unlocked by Corey and America. There will be a segment on my Patreon called Big Brother Unlocked, where I will exclusively be covering Corey and America's coverage of Taylor and Derek's coverage of Big Brother 27. So here's Big Brother 27, okay? Big Brother 27 is right here. Big Brother Unlocked is covering Big Brother 27. So here's Unlocked. Then Big Brother Unlocked is Corey and America reacting to Big Brother Unlocked. On my Patreon, teeny tiny down here, I will be reacting to Corey and America's reacting to Big Brother's Unlocked, which is, as we know, reacting to Big Brother 27. I will also have a Teen Wolf the series podcast where I react to I think it was okay, so Brianna brought this up. I know she's watching Big Brother right now. She brought up an interesting point. I was gonna say that I react to 5 episodes a week per episode, whatever. She was like, I don't know if I can keep up with that. And I was like, well, it's a 20 episode series. I don't know. It was mentioned that, well, actually what she was saying was, and I appreciate this feedback, where she's like, I don't know if I can watch 5 episodes of Teen Wolf a week. And I'm like, oh shit. So I need to figure this out of how many episodes we could do. 4 episodes across like 2 weeks. Okay, Ella, see, that's what I thought people would be doing, TBH. Come on, Offbeat Zero, lock in. You've got this. The grade isn't looking great right now. It's not looking great right now, but that doesn't mean it's over. This is what you do. Pull up to class. Oh my God, are we in build? Pull up to class tomorrow. Hey, I really want to, I want to pass this class. I promise you I'm trying my best. What can I do to improve my grade? Okay, so also, what if I did 5 episodes? Like, I'm covering 5 episodes every week and a half. So that's 14, or, you know, that's like 10 days. A B is fine. You can get that. That's possible. You just can't give up yet. So 10 days to watch 5 episodes. Because the idea of the 5 episodes would be consistent uploads. That's what I need. I need a schedule to upload everything. And so if you're getting Big Brother unlocked, why 10 days? I don't know. We could do 2 weeks. We could do 2 weeks. Hard work pays off. I love that energy, Clinton. That's what I'm talking about, Clinton. He gets it. Offbeat Zero, you got this, okay? You got that dog in you. Your educator wants you to succeed. You think your educator likes giving you a 64? No! Your educator wants to give you an A! 2 weeks more organized. Okay. 3.5, honey, that's possible. Let's work. You've got this. You got this. Online is difficult. Hey, you gotta cut yourself some slack too. Okay. So we would upload 2 episodes a week, or 2 episodes a month of Teen Wolf. And then how many episodes were there gonna be of Unlocked? Five episodes, perfect. Perfect. 5 or 6 makes no difference. Unless I don't fuck with them. Steven, that's the energy we need. It's every other Friday. Okay, perfect. But the idea being, I want to be able to upload content. So we'll do a 5 episode coverage across 2 weeks. And then, oh. Prepare to burn in hell, Buster. Yeah! Guys, get down! Get behind me! Ah! Huh. Boosh! You alright? That was scary stuff. A semi-auto pistol? Girl, that's just a pistol. Don't give it a fun name. What the fuck? I'll try again. I'll try again. Don't even stress. Don't even stress. Hey, everyone calm down. Don't even worry about it. Okay. The battle pass, let's see. I tried. Basis los. God damn it. Can you describe it in detail? Me zoned out. It's Ava and Rachel, a couple others talking game. Fuck yeah. Ava rips ass. God damn it, she keeps getting cooler! How is this possible? How does Ava keep getting cooler? What the hell? I'm screaming. She's the coolest person ever. What do you mean? Sorry, game talk makes me nervous. And you know what's so funny? You can't even say that I'm just trying to relate to Ava, because I've shared the story that talking game triggers my adrenaline, makes me have to poop. They got some real shitters on their cast. That's the thing. They've got like Turd Ferguson and the boys in there. Churning turds. Also on the Patreon, oh my God, I'm hurting myself. I'm editing together like vlogs and stuff like that I'll eventually make it open to the public, but I think it would be fun to do like daily vlogs, maybe not that, but like anytime I go and do something fun, I could see myself editing together a vlog. I have a bunch of B-roll footage from the cruise. Not the cruise itself, but the flight to the cruise. That is going well. The problem right now is that it's like an hour long. I'm like, fuck. If I could get it to 48 minutes, that'd be cash. And I'm struggling with the editing software itself. I think I might shift over to CapCut on my computer and then just pay the money. Because at a certain point, Adobe's too fucking fancy. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to use it. 2 hours? Okay, maybe I'll look at it. It's just like some of the stuff, and it's like from an editing standpoint, I have ideas where like Corey, okay, so one of the jokes is like, oh my God, just let me up there. Corey says, I've done this before, or this happened to me once. And then I want to cut in footage of him being pulled into the nether region. But for some reason that then deletes like all the other footage. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. And I can't move it around. Like I try to clip it. Okay, so it'll have like this much room between the clips. I'll put it in here expecting it to do this. But then what happens is, let's say this is part of it. It does this. And then if I try to cut stuff, it deletes this. And then that's the end of the video. Maybe it's an older version. Okay, maybe I need to update it or something. I'll look at it tonight. But it's just like, I'm like, why can't I just pull this clip up and moves it out of the way? And then I tried to open up, this happened and I almost started crying. I'm not even kidding. I then tried to open up a new file and to edit together Corey's clip so it's short enough. And it replaced the file that I was editing. I was like, I'm not kidding. When I found out that it deleted the rest of like all the editing I had done for the day, I like had to like take several deep breaths. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy to me. I'm like, how does that happen? In some fun news, I reached out to Wrangler. They gave me an email. I sent them an email. We'll see if they send me some stuff. Oh yeah, Cassie, where it's just like, please, just work. Like, please, just be user-friendly for 20 seconds. And then I reached out to Pit Viper, the sunglasses brand. I've loved their brand for a long time, and I feel like this rodeo is the best time to get fun, you know, footage or whatever. We'll see if they answer. Funny enough, there's a Wrangler Pit Viper collab that I would, if they just sent me those clothes, I would totally love it. It's like jorts with black and white checkered pockets, and then it's a jean jacket with the sleeves cut off. It's like a vest with the same checkered pattern on it, and it says Pit Viper, and I'm like, oh shit, I would love that. Editing system was Lightroom. I've never heard of that. I'll look into it. When I do CapCut on my phone, that is the like that's the one where it makes the most sense. I shouldn't have tried to style on him. Apparently, they're talking about going to Six Flags after the season. And I think that that's hilarious. You're almost out of 70? That's what I'm fucking talking about, Offbeat Zero. Yeah, CapCut on my phone is like, it feels like the most obvious. Like, okay, I want to add this. I just want to cut out whatever. Okay. Oh, I like these guys. Oh, wait. I want the spooky guys. No, where'd they go? Let's go. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Wrangler hasn't emailed me back, but they DM'd me back and they were like, oh, you need to reach out to this. Pit Viper hasn't seen my message. This is what I said. Hi, my name is Quinn, and I was on Big Brother 26, voted top 3 for America's favorite player, and I'm meeting up with other reality TV personalities for Stampede, Rodeo in Washington, and I'd love to collaborate with you guys. Is there an email I can reach out to? I've been a fan of your stuff for a really long time, and I feel like this link up really matches the vibe. LOL. And I'm hoping that they're like, hell yeah. Oh, let's go. I'm not gonna stop till this fox is taken to the ground. All right, this is not. They don't have the right permits at all. And listen, I take permits very seriously, okay? I was reached out to by one podcast entity, a new one, but they want to cover Big Brother 28. And when I asked what the rate was, they said nothing. They're like, it's just for the love of the game. I'm like, okay, well, if at that point, you know, no offense, but I'm like, especially when I reached out to someone, they do Survivor coverage as well. And I was like, hey, was it worth it? And they're like, the pay was like whatever, but... And so I'm like, oh, they're paying Survivor people, but they want to... Interesting. Oh my gosh. This is the best day of my life. Also, this music's not doing it for me. We gotta go back. Have I ever reached out to Jason Guy? I have not. What are you thinking, Cassie? You know, I value your opinion. What are you thinking? I think that this chat is just so much smaller that it feels more like a tight-knit community. Corey has so many more viewers than I do, or ever will, too. I think that it's like, I don't know. I would love that. Maybe I'll reach out to him. I've been meaning to reach out, but I have no idea. Because he's one of my favorite players, so like... lead with that. You know what's annoying? Okay, this is gonna be actually annoying, so I apologize. All-Stars 2. They had, they had Memphis and Keisha. They also had Kevin. I feel like Kevin shouldn't have been an all-star. No offense. Like, I get on his season, he was, you know, he was a decent player, right? I just don't think that he had it in him for all-stars. I feel like he was not at a good point in his life. Like, no one was at a good point during COVID, right? And so I think that maybe if we got him on an all-stars 2 when it's not COVID, I think we get better of Kevin. I think it would have been way more interesting if they replaced like Memphis and Keisha, or like, I don't know, and gave us Danielle Reyes and Jason Guy. Or like Janelle and Kaser. They could have gotten rid of Janelle and Kaser. Or if they like that vibe of they were formerly working together, like, you know, they were working together and they like that. I think that it's fun to then bring in Jason Guy and Daniel Reyes to then team up with Janelle and Kaser. Need a little sip. I'll be honest. That makes sense. That makes sense. Especially during a pandemic, you can't turn that down, even though they were probably paying crazy amounts of cash. What I learned about the sequester experience of Big Brother All-Stars 2, those mansions that we were in the in during jury, they had individual mansions like that with their individual handlers. They were rich as fuck, you know? So maybe she would have made more from her job. I don't know how that works, but I can't blame her for that. That feels like a reasonable response. But maybe you know, I don't think, okay, I think would Paul be well received on an All-Stars 2 after that? Like, I don't know. After playing on 18, 19, then 22, I think Paul deserves a call. Paul might even get a call for All-Stars 3, who knows? But I think people would not have been as warm to Paul because it's like oversaturation. And I welcome, you know, Paul pulls up. That's true, Clinton. I agree with that. I'm impressed by Paul, obviously, but I just meant like the general public. I would have, you know, I don't know. Vanessa would be great. I don't think we're ever getting Vanessa again. From what I've heard, she's not involved in the Big Brother community at all. She does not think about it. She was a millionaire beforehand. That is probably true. Vanessa's experience probably was very traumatic because you think about it, she was such an emotionally manipulative person. Oh yeah. Let me tell you, when I go on All Stars 3 and Paul's there, I'm shit talking Jessica and Cody instantly. Yeah, it's just like, okay, so Vanessa was she played her game with her emotions. That's how she connected with people. That's how she was able to cook the way she did. And so think about it, if that's probably emotionally exhausting, you know? So I totally get it, Queen. That being said, I would love to play her again. The paranoia, yeah, it probably took years off her life, you know? Big Meech. Oh my God, Clinton, that is so true. I loved the new intro. Oh. Okay, we're going to bed. All right, everyone. We're done. We're returning to the lobby. We're getting out of here. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I feel like maybe they saw complaints and they're like, okay, let's post it. All right. Tomorrow, we're going to stream during the episode. It's going to be a watch-a-thon. Everyone join the party. Everyone turn up. We're going to have a good time. We'll watch a couple TikToks. I'll curate it. That's when I'll post the link. Haas McKeefabe, thank you so much for following. I'll post the link for the Saturday stream. Yeah, we'll start a little early. We're gonna curate, and then at 9:30 Central Standard Time, I have to go hop on a podcast, which will be fun. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for your time and your energy and all of the above. We're here. Let's see. Do we raid someone? It's kind of late, so maybe we all go to bed. Tomorrow we'll start at like 6 CST. 6 CST. I'll tweet. I will tweet. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I hope everyone has a great rest of their night. And I'll see you later, alligators. Okay? Bye.